Search and Backup. In this chapter, we will learn how to search for events, playback, or backup if necessary. The Ossia system is offering new and breakthrough methods for searching for events. It's easier to search and simpler to back up. Now we will show you how. For each interface, we will show you how to search and then how to back up since the interfaces are shared for both. We will start by explaining the logic of backing up. The method of backing up is similar for all interfaces, so this part will cover all the interfaces which include backup options. Whenever you choose to back up information, the system will show the required capacity before backing up. Make sure that the backup media you use is sufficient for the intended backup size. The backup media needs to be formatted to FAT32 file system, or it will not be recognized by the system. When clicking on Backup, a pop-up window will be opened showing you the available backup media connected to the device. Choose the desired media and navigate to the desired location. You can create new folders if required. Next, you will have to choose the format. There are two format options. AVI. The backup files will be decoded so they can be played in almost any video player available in the market. All other information which is not part of the video will be lost. Private. The backup files will be encoded. It could be played only by a special player that will be copied to the backup media as part of the backup process. The information will include all the video information including alarm triggers, channel numbers, and names. If more than one channel was backed up, it can be played simultaneously. You will also be able to decode video segments to AVI format. We will explain more about the private player in the Playback chapter. Now, after explaining the general idea of backup, we will continue to the search interfaces. We'll start by clicking on the menu button and then search and backup. In the opened interface, the default option is time-sliced image. The time-sliced image search is designed to quickly find a small change in the scene that might have happened in a split second. There are two view modes, by time and by camera. You can change it in the top right corner. In the time view mode, a maximum of 64 camera thumbnails can be shown. If the camera number is greater than 64, the cameras will be listed by their camera name and not as a thumbnail. A maximum of 196 camera names can be listed. If the camera name number is more than 196, the time view mode will be disabled and only the camera view mode will be available. The time-sliced image is working by layers. First, choose the camera. After choosing the camera, the display will change to dates, so you will get a thumbnail from midnight of every day. At each step of the way, you can click on the thumbnail. A playback will commence on the left side of the interface. Choose the date by double-clicking on the thumbnail. The display will change to hour view and show a thumbnail from every round hour. Now, you can already see clearer changes of scene. Choose the desired hour by double-clicking on the required thumbnail. The display will change again to minute view and show a thumbnail for every round minute. This is the last level. Double-clicking on a thumbnail at this level will take you to the full-screen playback interface. Once you've found the event and you wish to back it up, click on Set Backup Time on the bottom left. The date will be set automatically according to your choice. Input the start time and end time and click on OK. After setting the times, the backup button that was grayed out is now available. Click on it to continue with the backup process. The next option is Smart Search. Smart Search allows you to perform simple analyzing of recorded video while playing it back, saving a lot of time and effort. Smart Search is available on DVRs and NVRs running Ossia version 1.2.6 and up, with IP cameras running version 4.2.1 and up, and all analog cameras. Simply click on the menu button, Search and Backup, Smart Search to get to the interface. Starting to review from left bar, we have two options, Behavior and Face. Behavior will search the playback according to the defined search type. Let's review it from top left to right. You can see there's a calendar open up on the top left corner, allowing you to set the exact date in which you want the playback search to take part. Earliest, the earliest date containing records. Latest, the latest date containing record. You can also set the time by clicking the Set Backup Time on the left lower corner of the screen. Moving down, we have the camera's pane. Choose a specific camera's playback you want to analyze. Clicking on the chosen camera will open a screen from the right, automatically previewing the playback and presenting a toolbar on the bottom of the screen. Pause. Stop the playback previewing. Full screen motion. Performing motion analyzing backup on the entire screen areas. This is very useful when 24/7 recording has been used. Motion will allow you to set a specific area on the screen. The system will search for motion only in that area. After activating the motion option, just drag the mouse controller on the screen to choose your region of interest. Drawline allows you to draw a line on the screen. The system will detect events where the line was crossed from any direction. To set, activate the line option and drag the mouse controller on the screen to set a line. Draw Polygon allows you to set a four-corner polygon on the screen. The system will search for motion only in that area. After activating the polygon, click on the screen position to set the corner. After setting the fourth corner, the system will automatically close it with the first corner. Smart Playback Setting allows you to set the intrusion percentage, which determines the system's sensitivity for detecting motion in the defined area or line. Performing Smart Search is also available via the main playback interface. The controls are identical as explained before, but using the full playback interface allows you to set the system to fully skip durations without required events, and also set the playback speed. Notice that for all smart search types, you can choose only one camera at a time. On the top of the screen, you have the time bar, presenting detailed information about the record types and times. The green color stands for manual record. Red color stands for sensor alarm record. The yellow color stands for motion alarm record, and the blue color stands for schedule record. Hovering over it will show the exact time and date of where the cursor is pointing. A left click will set the playback exact time for all selected cameras. The last three buttons are Backup, Playback, takes to the instant playback interface we talked about in the beginning. Close takes you to the main live screen. Now let's talk about the face option. Face recognition search is available only for supporting NVRs with face detection cameras. Reviewing from the top left corner, you can set the exact date in which you want the playback search to take part. When pressing on the empty picture frame, the following window will show. That is your main interface to set the face recognition search. Face database. On that interface, you can search a certain face by groups. Click the More button on the top right corner to choose which groups you want to filter. You can choose single face picture or an entire group to be searched. Snapshot gallery, presenting three different filters. Time filter allows you to choose what time you want to set. Camera filter allows you to choose which camera you want to filter. Press More button on the right side of the window to choose a specific one. And the last filter allows you to choose pictures recognized by the system or not. External faces allows you to add faces the system does not recognize but has detected. Below the empty picture frame. Similarity percentage stands for how certain the system is that the person found is indeed the person we searched for. For example, 100% means that the system is 100% sure that the person searched is the person found. Result limit. Choose the number of results that will be searched. After performing the search, the right interface shows the pictures of detected faces. You can choose the preview to be shown either with snapshots or details. Now we will continue to search by time interface. Click on By Time in the top of the interface. Choose the desired cameras by clicking on the plus icon on any one of the windows and confirm. Choose the required date. The time bar will update momentarily. If you are interested only in a specific type of record trigger, you can remove the unnecessary triggers by unticking it. Clicking on the time bar will refresh the thumbnails to show the exact moment of the chosen time. This will help you to find the required point for playback or backup even without playing back the video clip. A single click on the thumbnail will commence a playback of that channel within the same interface. Double-clicking on it will take you to the full playback interface. Backing up from the time search interface can be done in two methods. You can either click on Set Backup Time, set the start and end times and dates, and confirm. Alternatively, you can use the time bar to set the start and end time by clicking and dragging the mouse cursor from the start to the end point. Next is Search by Event interface. Click on By Event to open the interface. Set the start and end times and dates and tick the required cameras on the left pane. When done, click on Search. If you are interested only in a specific type of events, you can remove the unnecessary events by unticking them. Changing the event types requires that you will click on the search button again. The result will be a list of events specific for the chosen cameras and events types. Clicking on the playback icon will open a pop-up window playing back the event. Choosing an event and clicking on the playback button will play back the event in the playback interface. Clicking on the backup icon or choosing an event and clicking on the backup button will open a backup pop-up, which is the first stage of the backup procedure. Now, we will continue to tag management. Tags are actually playback bookmarks that you can save while watching playback. The tag management interface will be empty unless you have saved the tag. If a tag is available, you can play it back, edit it, or delete it by using the required icon. Next is the Snapshot interface. Here, you will find all the snapshots saved by the system due to alarms or other pre-configured situations, plus snapshots that you have saved manually. In this interface, you can view, delete, or export the snapshot. Exporting the snapshot will be done with the same rule of backing up video files. Last in this interface is the backup status. Here, you will find all the active backup procedures. You will also be able to see the general progress of the backup tasks, pause or delete them if necessary. This finalizes the search and backup chapter.